Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone, and welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. And let's begin, and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Let's see what messages comes through. There's a Divine Masculine who is being shown something about themselves. It's like they are not being able to move forward until they face something within them, or admit about something about themselves. This has something to do with an old way of doing things, old behaviors, old patterns. This Divine Masculine in this reading, specifically in this reading, I see here that this was a masculine who used to not take things seriously, and when they would make a decision, or if they were to, act or react, there is a little bit of it's kind of like they are playing a game. Like they treated this situation as like a game. It's like, if I react this way, how will the other person respond? If I do something this way, I want to get this kind of reaction out of them. It was not something that was natural, whatever this divine masculine used to do. It was, I feel it was some sort of, I don't know the best way to explain it, but it feels like somebody was just playing with emotions here, because I see her playing with emotions, to make someone not feel good, to make someone, to get some kind of like reaction or negative response. And I see here that they the divine masculine is being shown these things about themselves that needs to be gone. Like, these things cannot go on any further. It's like, you need to be real. You need to stop playing these games, because there is there is something that is going to come out of it, meaning that they may think that there is no consequence to their actions, or there will be no like um, result coming out of whatever that they're doing. But I see here that the divine is showing divine masculine this, because it's starting to interfere with people's emotions, um, including their own. And there is something about this masculine having a pattern of pattern. It shows here a pattern of different times, and different people that may have been affected by whatever this masculine used to do. So I don't feel like this masculine wants to continue on this path. I don't feel like they are going to. It feels like whatever this this situation is, what I see is that the divine is showing this to divine masculine to learn the lesson that they need to learn about this habit or behavior that they have that involves emotions and people. There is a decision that this masculine needs to make. This has to do with the divine. um, it's like a judgment call. Like, they are being called out on certain things that need to be addressed at this time. And it's going to create some sort of change for this masculine. This is something that will be a little bit shocking for this masculine, because in the middle of this change or release, or acknowledging what they've been doing, or the pattern that they've been holding on to some time, it's going to create some sort of shock for this masculine, because the way that they've been doing things for this masculine, whoever this masculine is, whoever this resonates for, the way that they've been doing things, I see here that they thought it would give them strength. They thought that that was power, that was something that they had control over, and recognizing that these things are not, I feel like, not good for this divine masculine in the long run. They're recognizing that if I let this go, if I get rid of this behavior or habit or this way of doing things or this way of thinking, it means that I have to release some sort of power. And this masculine felt like they had some sort of power over things. And they're recognizing that if I let this go, that means the power goes with it. I see here, some cases the power does involve material. It does involve the power of having some sort of, the word authority is coming in. Authority, power, say, um, there is something about, in the past, this masculine was more focused on self, and they didn't really think that whatever they were doing or the actions or what they were saying to others mattered, because they were just focused on priority, which was me, like me, myself, and I. This masculine was focused on what they thought was important at the time. I see here that because this masculine was in that energy, they had attracted, so they had manifested a relationship here. I see here a relationship with a karmic person that saw things very similar to how they saw it at the time. So these two connected on a kind of like, they connected, like they were drawn to each other by the way they handled things, whether it be like being in some sort of power, having some sort of say, um, and the way that they would express themselves or present themselves to others. I see here that it was very similar, um, the way that they used to do things, and this is what drew this relationship to divine masculine at the time. I see something about divine feminine here. There was a number of times where divine feminine showed divine masculine who they were, meaning that what their intentions were, what they wanted out of the relationship, what divine feminine wanted out of the relationship with divine masculine. I see here divine feminine showed courage, balance, loyalty, commitment. And there were a number of times that this divine feminine did this for divine masculine to show that I'm ready for a new beginning. And in the middle of that, I see something about divine feminine being emotionally invested in the relationship with divine masculine, but it was a time where this masculine was going through some sort of changes that was not for the better. So it was, I feel in this reading, it has to do with timing. The timing was not right. Divine feminine was in an energy where they were connecting to this masculine on a emotional, loving kind of energy level, and this masculine was more of like focus on self, not ready to give, but more of like on the receiving end. I see here this divine masculine really didn't think about love. They didn't understand love. They may have even said something to you that kind of like grabbed your attention. Like, say if you were talking about something that was loving, or it could have been even a minor, something like a small conversation, right, where you talked about love or relationship, or you may have said something that was very loving, or like, say if you sang a song, for example, or you said a poem, something like that. This masculine may have found it funny or may have not taken it seriously. I feel like they may have like, oh yeah, that sounds good, like that kind of thing. They didn't take it, they didn't absorb the emotions, the love that you were showering upon them. Like they didn't absorb it. They didn't um pay attention to it. And I see here that this divine masculine, when it comes to love with you, divine feminine, in the past, they didn't really see or understand love. It's like it was present for them, the word love, they just saw it as a word. They didn't feel the meaning. They didn't understand the intensity of that word love. And some cases they may have said I love you, but there was that emotion, that intensity of the love, that unconditional love was not felt in the words when they said it. So that's what I see here. This divine masculine didn't understand love. I see here love, um, if expressed, it was not expressed to the fullest content. It was not expressed fully to divine feminine because it was not felt. It was not heartfelt. You see. So I see here something about the emptiness of the expression of love. Um, the expression, they may have come across as if they are expressing, like say if you two celebrated Valentine's Day, for example, and your masculine gave you a gift, they may have given that gift because it is, I guess, the tradition of the day, right? Like it's something that it's like, okay, you give a gift to your Valentine kind of thing. But the love and the connection to the person, to the counterpart, and understanding what this day means for not just that day, but just understanding what it means to be together, that this divine masculine ex- did not feel, and this divine feminine did not experience. They may have received a gift, they may have gotten a Valentine's Day card or an I love you card or something like that, but I feel like even if words were written, it didn't carry that much value for this divine masculine. It's just like, okay, I'm just signing this card and saying I love you, have a beautiful day kind of thing. It feels like kind of like out of obligation, but they felt like, okay, I have to do this kind of thing because this is what it's expected of me to do. And they may have even gotten you a really nice gift in some cases. And you thought, wow, they chose this for me. This is beautiful. Doesn't matter the cost of it, but it's the thought of it, right? You thought it's the thought that counts. It's the thought of the thought of the gift, the card, the wishes, the plans that they may have made. But I see here that in the past, when they were with you, there was no love connected to the things that they were doing for you. It may have appeared as love, but the love was lacking, because I see here they didn't understand what love was. So how can they express the love to you if they didn't know what it felt like? If they didn't felt the depth of the connection at that time? This masculine is going to learn what it is to be truly happy. They're going to learn what the things that keeps this divine masculine from feeling true happiness. I see her things that, like inner work, having to go within, seeking for the things that they seek outside of themselves, finding those things within themselves first, understanding that love, happiness starts from within. There is some things that this masculine has blocked off that has caused them to not feel the emotions that they need to feel. And this has to do with things that were said before to this divine masculine. So this divine masculine had experienced some things in their life where people had said certain things. They may have experienced some kind of situation that made them close themselves off. I see here heaviness of the past that caused some kind of block or caused some sort of like protection over divine masculine's heart, where it made them kind of like numb to the emotions that they need to feel, that they need to express, this healthy flow of energy coming from within. And there's something that this masculine, I feel like it became conscious, like, I mean, like it became consciously, like this masculine became consciously aware of what they were doing when it came to protecting their emotions, their heart. Because there's some things here I see that became very heavy for this masculine to bear, and they chose to go go into this, like, it feels like this empty space or this empty place. It's like I rather not feel the emotions because I don't want to feel the sadness or the hurt that comes with it, or the emotions that are connected to whatever this masculine had experienced. So what did they do? I feel like some of these masculines laughed it off. I see here something about laughing. Your masculine, whoever this masculine is, they could be somebody who used to like say jokes or laugh things off, or not take things seriously. Coming back to the beginning of the reading, so not taking things seriously, that playful kind of energy. It's because it became, uh, I, I feel it's like a protective kind of thing. It's like I rather laugh it off, joke about things, or you know, not take things seriously than to feel the pain or to feel the disappointment or to feel the sadness, because there's something heavy here. And I don't feel this has nothing to do with divine feminine. This heaviness that they're feeling, it's something that is deep within them, something that has been there before you came into their life. Okay, so I see that there's something heavy that this masculine's been carrying, but they're not feeling the feelings that they need to feel, and it has something to do with their past, something that was done or said. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's very heavy stuff. And this masculine, they're trying to just laugh things off in life, like just like, oh, it doesn't matter, oh, that's funny, or that kind of thing, like just like not take things seriously. And that includes the relationships that they've been in. And I see here that they've done this thing before. There's a pattern here of not really expressing their love and emotions to somebody. Has to do with the past. Something that they may have even known about, like they found out about something that has to do with their past. Um, I feel like this could be some kind of hidden information that was not shared to masculine, but it's there. Like they may have come to know about something. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like my readings, please leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Bye everyone.